Morning, welcome to the WinAnyway live video on Facebook. I almost said podcast again. I don't know why. Maybe in the back of my mind, I'm really thinking I've got to get back to doing a podcast as well as all these videos. And don't even get me started on doing blog posts. But it may be that I haven't been doing those things enough, which kind of brings up what I'm thinking about today. Last night, I'm at a Toastmasters meeting, and at the end of it, we have a fair amount of time. We only had two speakers instead of the normal three, and so we're talking to our guests, letting them know what our club does. It's professional presenters, and we're a club that tries to bridge the gap between Toastmasters and the professional level. A lot of different ways that we do that, but one of the ways is by having a lot of members who have a tremendous amount of experience. Our president was attempting to kind of share what some of our members do, and he got around to quite a few of the members and their leadership experience, their speaking experience. It didn't get around to me though. So I'm, sitting there. There's only like 9 of us in the meeting. So I'm just like, hey, I gotta stop looking at myself. Hey. And he says, oh, yeah. And Rich, of course, who's been to the World Championship twice. It's twice, right, Rich? It hasn't been 3. I'm like, yeah, twice. Absolutely. Of course, he forgot to mention that I took third one year. But that's okay. The deal is that that's not really what I wanted him to talk about. Nobody really cares that I went to the World Championship of Public Speaking twice. Besides, it was a long time ago, 2006, 2008. That's practically old news. I mean, that's like talking about the Cold War or, I don't know. Anyway, what I wanted them to say, what I wanted him to bring up was the fact that I've been coaching people. I'm a presentations coach, and I work specifically with emerging keynoters and people who need to give presentations at work, like sales presentations or presentations to their employees or whatever. I'm a professional speaking coach. I've been doing it for 17 years. Nothing. Luckily, I got to talk a little bit later, and I mentioned the fact that, yes, indeed, that's what I do. But is it his fault, or is it my fault that I'm still sometimes more known for what I've done in Toastmasters, more known for going to the World Championship of Public Speaking, than for what I actually do, speaking coaching? Whose fault is that? I do speaking coaching. I do speaking, believe it or not. I'll do both. I love to give my WinAnyway keynote or adapt it to what you need it to be. Leading anyway, laughing anyway, whatever it may be. I have a basic keynote that all works towards attitude and overcoming obstacles, moving forward no matter what it is you're facing. And that really works in all areas, but I try to focus on sales and leadership because that's what I have done throughout my life. Yes, I can adapt it to other things, but I try to stay focused. So what do you do? Do people know that that's what you do? Or do they only know you to the extent that they know you in whatever situation they know you in? Have you expanded yourself enough to let people know the most important thing you do so that when it comes time for them to share who you are, they're going to bring up what you do? I mean, that is if you want to be that way. I mean, there are people online that I know, like my friend Dia Stein. Every time she posts on Facebook, it's about coffee. She's the coffee gal. She's also the animal gal because she loves animals and posts about that all the time. See, that's part of the brand. And I know when I post, it's always about winning anyway. I don't do enough about my speaking coaching. And I think part of that is because I want people to know me for my motivational speaking and my motivational brand, but I'm not overtly selling it to anyone because I don't like to overtly sell. And it's that failure on my part that makes me perfect to talk to salespeople because I know what it's like to not want to overtly sell and how to fail in sales. I also know how to succeed in sales, and I've done quite well in sales over my lifetime. But I don't talk about speaking coaching enough. I don't do enough videos on coaching. I don't even have a website that focuses on coaching. So why would he bring up that I'm a coach? What do you do? What are you posting about? What are you known for? What do you want people to share about you? It's your responsibility to put that out there and put it out there in a memorable enough way repeatedly so that people have it on their minds. So that people think of you when they want a lawyer, when they want a real estate agent, when they want someone who sells skin cream. Whatever it may be, you need to let people know. It's up to you to make sure that you get a chance to be known anyway. Go out there and have a great Win Anyway day. We'll see you tomorrow, which just happens to be a very special day for me. Let's hope it's a special day for all of us. Talk to you later.